to another role. They have a skill set called manipulation, and that skill set is how they get you back into the frame. So if you complain about being slapped upside the head by a narcissist, what they will do is they'll try to manipulate you that it was your fault. Somehow you provoke the narcissist to do something like that, and that's where the manipulation comes in. It's a tool for them to manipulate people back into the frame of reference. Now, having said that, how is it that they somehow can depart from that abusive side and outdoors, they're nice to everybody? You know, when you think of narcissists, if you think of narcissists from an emotional standpoint, which is what 99.99% of people do, you can never understand them, not to this level. And so, by taking a step back, I observed and I understood what happens here. So just like they take a frame of reference for you, a snapshot, they have a snapshot for every aspect of life. Going to the police station, talking to the teacher, talking to the dental office. You know, everything they do is a snapshot, right? They do this repeatedly. And so they started doing this when they were small children, right? And so by the time the narcissist is an adult, they're an expert at this. They're an expert at manipulation, right? And so that's why they're so damaging and bad and just wretched, right? Because they've had so many years. The world's first actor is a narcissist, because the day they abandoned themselves, they became actors, right? And so it's easy for them to act, right? It's just another tool to keep people inside the frame of reference. And so when the narcissist goes outside and sees their neighbor and sees a school teacher and sees a doctor and sees a policeman, what they're acting out is a snapshot that they did way back when they abandoned themselves and they had to go outside into the world and deal with a real world. They had to idealize it, a snapshot. This is how the police works. This is how I talk to the police. They can't do that unrehearsed. They have to have a snapshot. That's why when you see the narcissist outside interacting, normally it's a fake. Once you know the narcissist, you live with them and you see them acting out there, you see it's just a completely different person. It's a fake person, right? And so what they're doing is they're acting out that fairy tale, the perfect photograph they took with the police and with your neighbors. And therefore, the other reason why they have to do this, they have to do it, is because if the narcissist does not have that perfect frame of reference to interact with people publicly, they would sustain narcissistic injuries every day with each encounter of a person. And so they develop this facade to interact with people and interact with the public in order to prevent themselves from becoming injured by someone insulting them, someone saying no to them, your neighbor being mean to them, your neighbor not liking them, your neighbor not supporting them, your neighbor not having their back. This is why they work so hard to sustain that perfectly formed photograph of your neighbors and people in public, right? Because otherwise they would sustain the injuries that you and I sustain every day. People treat us like garbage sometimes, and we take it on the chin. The narcissist cannot do that. And so when the narcissist comes home to you at night and you see the narcissist just running havoc, it's because they sustained an injury in the day, right? The narcissist cannot survive out there. They have to have these frames to get through dealing with a boss at work. They have to, the co-worker, you know, and this is how they get through, like on a conveyor belt each day, a different situation. They have a frame for that, a frame of reference, and so on and so forth. And so that's the reason, guys. Listen, like and share the video. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.